A performance test to appetizer. Here we have the ingredients for the biscuit. We have flour, butter, salt, and sugar. First, put in the sugar into the bowl and add in our butter. Once it's added in, we have to mash it all together or cream our butter. Bowl, we have there 2/3 cup sugar and at least half a cup butter. Here we have 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of flour. As you can see, I used a measuring cup, not a measuring scale. And this is using a scraper or a spatula. Gently fold it into. And now what we're going to do, we're going to slowly crumble in our flour and butter together. Once it's all crumbled in together, we have to add our egg. As you can see here, I almost forgot, you have to separate your eggs from your mixture, mainly because your eggs might have gone bad, and separating it will give the less of a chance to waste your food and just knead it. I didn't use plastic gloves here because I find it easier to make dough using hands alone. That's that. We have to put in the fridge. Moving on from our biscuits, we are going to make a little caviar for toppings and for presentation alone. I've used gelatin mix, melted gelatin, and a jar of cold oil. You can see here I'm going to cold oil into our bowl so it'd be faster. After a long process of that caviar that you just did, your dough would be probably very hard or set by now. You're just going to knead it and lay it out on the counter. Make sure that your counter or the thing that you're using to knead your dough and roll it out on is quite sanitized and properly cleaned. Here we have me rolling out the dough. Simple as that. Take out of a baking sheet or else wax paper for you to add in your cookies later on. As you can see, I found a somewhat cookie cutter thing that I don't really have a cookie cutter, that's why I use that as a substitute for my cookie cutter. Carrying out the cookies, the excess dough rounded up, and put your cookies on the baking tray and put it in your microwave or oven toaster. I use an oven toaster so it'd be faster. Here's now the prepped ingredients. I have here cucumbers, pre-boiled eggs, mayo, mustard, and the cookies. Here we are cutting up the pre-boiled eggs and transferring them to a bowl, only the yolk part to the bowl. After taking them out, one by one, quite long to be honest, while doing it. And then we're gonna cut out our cucumber, cutting it into little circular strips and long lengthwise. Here now we're gonna mash our yolks. Mash them up together, making a somewhat flour paste. Add in your mayo to give it a little moisture. Add in your mustard for flavor and color, but mainly because our eggs kind of pale. Here we have our spices. I like putting oregano on mine. Cheese. It's quite of a quick melt cheese or quite soft cheese. Mix them all together. As you can see here, sometimes the mixture gets stuck between their whisks or else egg beater. But I just use and scrape them off. Add more mayo because it was quite dry. And then here we are going to cut up our eggs and assemble our cookies. You have first lay down and put the cakes fast. It is self-explanatory by now. I have broke most of my piping bags. We're going to pipe in them using, just pipe all the things and put the cucumber egg. Yes. There's the caviar now. Our dear white caviar, we're gonna put it on top after like a long wait of egg. Put the little thing in the middle and put egg in it, and a little bit more caviar. Our dear white caviar, of course. It's fun making it though. It's cute. Here we have our leftover eggs. Of course, it'd be a waste if I threw it away, so we're gonna make another appetizer out of it. We're gonna add that for the second appetizer. We're gonna add in the eggs that we've just cut the excess, and then pipe in our little egg yolk mix. And after piping them out, we are going to add in our caviar mix from before a while ago, putting caviar. And then lastly, we have another appetizer out of the leftover cucumbers, because mainly it was too much. This wasn't my favorite because it was very... Cucumbers isn't just my thing. The sweetness of the biscuits and the egg, the saltiness of the thing, the caviar on top, it actually quite complemented. I'd recommend trying it sometimes. Here's a list of the ingredients that I've used, the things that I've used, like ingredients and tools. Thank you for watching.